Hello and welcome. I'm Sandy of Lolly and Sand, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Canada. Beautiful Canada. So, today, I thought we would go tropical. Can't go on vacations, but that doesn't mean we can't stamp them, right? So, now when I had planned this, I did not know that this set was retiring, so it's kind of timely, I guess. Yeah, Tropical Chic is retiring, so if you want it, you need to order it before it's gone. Hey Lee, welcome. This is such a cool set because you can do this in so many colors. I remember ages ago I did a card in was it Smoky Slate and Basic Gray, and it had a completely different look than what we're doing today, which is all really pretty bright colors. I love these tropical looking leaves. Now these are really cool because you can stamp the image, you can die cut this, and you can do this as well. So did a bit of die cutting ahead of time. Hey Janice, welcome. And again, if you don't have it, it's going bye-bye. Now this is while stocks, while the supplies are in stock. Once they're gone, they're gone. Stamp sets are one thing, but the dies, once they're gone, they're gone. Okay, how about we get started? Let's make something nice and bright and pretty. So, make sure I have my right paper here. Okay, this is the front, this is the inside. They're different sizes. And the colors, okay, it's going to take a bit. Let's get all the colors over here. There we go. A whole bunch of colors. Hey Rosemary, welcome. Welcome. Pretty Peacock, Bermuda Bay, Mango Melody, Flirty Flamingo, and Granny Apple Green. That's a mouthful. That is a mouthful of colors. Well, let's get started. So, let's see let's see, what do I want to start with? I want to start with the one on the bottom, of course. Of course. And I'm going to do a few leaves in this. Now I did do some re-inking last night, and hopefully everything cooperated. I see a little fuzzy, and I don't want that in my image. Get. Nope, not till it's gone. One more. Here we go. Did everyone get a chance to see the retiring list? Anybody disappointed by any of the things retiring? Question 2. Lots of questions. You know, we have to make room for new things, but oh, some of my favorites, it's like, oh no. Alrighty, I definitely re-inked this one because it felt different. That is totally, wait till you see the sample afterwards and see the difference in color. It's crazy. Crazy. Apparently my Granny Apple, you know, that's funny. I did use Granny Apple Green, but that looks very garden green to me. Let me just do a little test. See, that's better. I wanted light, so we have a dark one and a light one, and that's okay. Actually, I might just keep that open. Hey, Marcy. Already, the gang is here. Not singing, I promise you. All right, let's go to Bermuda Bay. Anyone not love this color? I did go over the retiring list again this morning when my body woke me up at 6 a.m. Okay, my body doesn't do that, so I'm like, hello, why are you waking me up? So I got up. Oh, Colorful Seasons. Oh, Lee, yes. I love that too. I love stamp sets where there's lots of images and lots of possibilities. I also love when they have lots of sentiments. I'm a sentimental kind of gal. What can I say? Alrighty. Now you notice I'm not closing my ink pads. All right. Okay. Next is the little flower. Oh, I did tell you the colors. Yeah. So this one is Mango Melody, and I re-inked it, and it did not cooperate with me, so I don't know what I did wrong. So we'll just do a few and see what happens. just a few. Well, a few meaning, you know, more than a few. In this case, I'll just keep stamping. Alrighty. Now, what I noticed is, I think the reason why my Stampin' Chamois is so kind of stained more than most, because I always forget to like get rid of a bunch of the ink first before I do this, and that would probably help. Yeah, just making sure it's clear. Now, Flirty Flamingo. Flirty Flamingo. I have an order I need to put in today because I really looked this time. I really looked, and I do not have any basic black. Like, how did that happen, you know? Woo, this one's definitely re-inked. I love when they're so vibrant. Apparently that was the issue with a whole bunch of my stamps. All right, I'm just gonna set that aside. We have one more color to open. Now, how colorful is that? It looks pretty random, and well, you'd be right, it is. All right, so now we're on to Pretty Peacock. I forget if I already said that. I'm okay if some of these overlap a bit. Usually I'm not okay with that, but I think it's fine. I don't think I re-inked this one. Go figure. And when I was putting these colors together, I'm like, what will be my fifth color? And I decided that Pretty Peacock, being, you know, my favorite of the not retiring right now in colors, that would be the one. I probably, I don't know what else I would have used, but that was my choice. So I'm going with it. Okay, so there's the front. Let's just set that aside, because while the ink pads are open, we might as well do the inside too, right? Alrighty. And let's see. I'll probably do about the same thing. I forget what color this was in. Oh, Flirty Flamingo. This is so I don't get mixed up. Flirty Flamingo. Okay, reminder that, again, tomorrow is not a Facebook Live. It is a Zoom. So if you want to be in on the Zoom call, you need to message me and get the link for the Zoom. Yeah, that's very squeaky. Just cleaning that off at the side. But you know what? Now that I'm starting to be done with them, I will do that. Yeah, so the Zoom should be fun. I was on one last night. Actually, Lee was there as well, and I think we're getting better at it. I think we are. There's still things I don't know, but can't know everything, right? My little brain is like, no more. You can't do it all. Alrighty, let's go. Let's put a little bit of this in. You looked and you put your order in with excellent, Janice. Yeah, you do not want to miss out, right? Do not miss out, because that would be very sad. All right, I'm not going to go too nuts so crazy. So close that one. That was Bermuda Bay, and I think I'll do a Granny Apple Green as well. I don't want to do a whole bunch more, so I'm going to call that one at the moment done on the inside. Now, I better move these aside, because you know what will happen. Get these guys over onto the chamois. Nice and bright. So if you don't already have re-inkers, I'm going to show you the difference between needing ink and having ink. So these are all the ones that I just did. This is the one I did last night. Look at the difference in the colors. That's the same color. Hey Valerie, good morning. This is the same colors. And what else? Well, this is the Granny Apple Green, and this is when it's properly inked. I think the Bermuda Bay was mostly fine, but you see that there's a pretty big difference in some of these, you know? So if you don't have your re-inkers, order re-inkers to make sure that you're ready when you run out. Always the worst. It's at the most inopportune time, you know, that you run out. Okay, so here's what I chose. Getting to the next part. And my bone folder is, un momento. I only have like 4 of them in the drawer beside me, so bright is good. Rosemary bright is very good, especially when it's the true colors. If I, you know, when I stamp off like I did with, come here, like I did with this one, that's done on purpose, you know, but when it's not properly inked, then you're like, rats. Okay, same thing, same size, 5.5 by 8.5, score it 4 1/4, and get your fingers right there. Line it up, hold it, and off you go. Da-da, da-da-da-da. It is a big difference in colors, a huge difference. Alrighty, so I did choose a different, you know, something a little bit different here. So I went with the same colors that are in here, but I wouldn't normally put these together, but I think they're okay. And I couldn't find the black because I don't have it. So Granny Apple Green, Pretty Peacock. Let's put these guys together. There we go. Zooming. Yeah, I'm a big fan of reinkers, and I was really sad when I couldn't find the Granny Apple Green, and it just turned out that I had taken it to one of my last classes that we could have possibly ever had during this, well, prior obviously to the pandemic, and I found it, and phew. So I'm like, I don't want to change colors. I like Granny Apple Green. Well, actually, I love that color of ink. Oh, thank you. Oh, you like the combo. Thank you. Like I said, you know what? I think this is just a good time to just try different things. Go away from the norm. That is one bright, happy card. Oh, one might as well, while the glue is open, put the inside in as well. And there we go. Not too much. And not upside down, although it would probably look pretty upside down, so it probably couldn't flub that one, you know. It happens. It happens. There we go. Woohoo! That is bright. Now, let's put a sentiment on, which I just happen to have heat embossed already on, you got it. Yeah, you rebel. Too funny. On the Pretty Peacock. So I cut this out, and I cut it and went, I can't get it even because I didn't stamp it evenly, apparently. I also did some die cutting of the flowers. So again, the Flirty Flamingo and the Mango Melody. I'm not sure if I'm using them all, but hey, I've got them. All right, so what I decided is I would use my tailored tag punch and cut it out this way. And I want to put some flowers on, so I'm purposely, it's not a mistake, going over to one side. There we go. Okay, and then, you know what? Well, let's just see we'll see what looks good. Yeah, upside down. I don't know why, but I do think the flowers, I like this one better. I think the flowers do go this direction. So what I'm going to do is, yes, you rebel, you. Well, I'm glad you're liking the color combination, because you know what? Sometimes it's just a mood, you know, that you want something that's bright and happy and cheery and so on. And you know that I always die cut more than I need. Always. I think for 2 reasons. One, because my die cutting is downstairs, as is my heat embossing. Trying to decide which side. This side. Get my little brain going, you know. There we go. I know usually we do 3, so I'm thinking about it. There it is. I'm like, I could have sworn I did. Might just put one behind, just for good measure, or up above. Don't know yet. Or down here. I don't know yet. Let's put it up. Let's put it up on dimensionals and then decide. Sometimes it's just a, you know, and this time, oh, because I was a little bit busy yesterday with with the retirement list. And then if you're a demonstrator, you got to see, oh, bye-bye, you got to see the PDF of the new catalog. So if you're one of those people that are like, what, you got to see it, the catalog early? It's true, that's one of the perks. We also get to order early as well. Pre-order. It's not everything in the catalog. So if you think, wow, I am missing out on a whole lot of fun and early stuff and get my cards going, then you need to sign up as a demonstrator. And of course you want to be on my team, because who doesn't want to be a McStamper? I think I've said this before. I wanted to be Stampers Inc., but it was taken. And because my last name starts with an MC, McStampers, it is really not a reference to McDonald's. I don't eat there. They don't have a lot for vegetarians. Now the decision is where to put it. I feel like here is about where I want to go. And you know why? Because this kind of takes the place of the third one right there. So I don't think I need those. Simple. Very, very simple. So it's kind of thing that, you know, I've loved this set since the moment I got it. Let's put it that way. All right. So let's toss that off to the side and get the next one out. Oh boy, we're on to card number 2. Now this one's in pieces because I did the die cutting already. And actually I did some stamping to see if I could stamp straight. When you're not having fun, you know, if for some reason you're not stamping straight, it just kind of goes. So what I did, and you saw these in the dies, but I'll bring them back. So this one here, this one, cuts this out. And I purposely left these pieces in so you can see it's just a matter of poking them out. So it's no biggie. Now I also decided I would do this in Thick Whisper White because I'm going to pop the whole thing up. The whole 9 yards is getting popped up. Now the base of the card is just your standard. So, and the same size as the last one. So if you're not watching from the beginning, you have to go back to the beginning to see the size of the card. What a meanie, huh? What a meanie I am. Bad Sandy. Oh, you just got the tailored tag. Nice punch, because it's a punch and you can make banner ends. So it's like, I got 2 punches for the price of 1. Alrighty. I stamped and die cut a bunch of pieces. So I really didn't think you needed to see me stamp because you just saw me stamp them. So here they are. So now you can see what those die cuts look like when they're cut out. Now I just did the 1 layer, I didn't go 2. So there we are. The only difference in color here, or the only 2 difference I should say, is this one is shaded spruce and this one is, oh, there's more than 2 differences. This is Daffodil Light and this is Melon Mambo. This is still the Granny Apple Green before I had re-inked it. Before. Alrighty. So for this, oh good, it's just fluff. I thought, please tell me I did not get this. I did not get this stuff on this. I think if you do have the thick, you'll like it better with this die in particular, if you're going to pop it up. If you're not, then it doesn't matter. But I am, so it does matter. I'm not terribly worried about the inside. Okay, we're going to use a ton of these, so I might as well just get them on my fingers now. Well, not a ton. That would be crazy, wouldn't it? Crazy. Oh, the background color. Now, I also have to tell you, because when we case someone else's design, which is copy and share everything, we give credit to that person. We don't take credit like we're the designer of the card. So I was looking, because I've already done this card my own way. I thought I want to go check Pinterest and see what I find. So there's an American demonstrator named Wendy Cranford. So Cranford. That was only so you could, you know, hear the enunciation. And this is her design, which I thought was just lovely. So will I add my own little bit? Well, of course. But like I said, if you copy someone's card, give them credit for it. Just say, hey, I saw this beautiful design by doot, and do-do-do. Like do-do-do, like that. Okay, no, nothing on it. Let's see if I can line this up. I may have to hold this towards myself. I know it's a narrow border, so. First try. Holy schmoly. Wait. I'm patting myself on the back. I did not expect that. Like, oh my goodness. I watch Wendy's videos as well. She does videos not only for like customers, but she does them for demonstrators as well, which are very, very good. Not only that, she has got the coolest craft room I think I've ever seen. I believe it's a separate building on her property of her house. So, ugh, that slipped. Back you go, back you go, back you go. There we go. Wow, isn't it nice when things line up, when you're like, so I will try stamping straight. I don't want to stamp it right on, because if I mess it up, I will be so not happy with myself. So let's see, what did I do with, oh, it's right beside me. What did I do with the color I'm looking for? So I decided I would use Melon Mambo. Oh, you're patting yourself on the back too. Oh, you're patting me on the back. Thank you, thank you. And for my next trick, I'm going to see if I can stamp straight. Okay, so I don't have this centered on the stamp, so that's a no-no. But I did use grid lines to line up the stamp. So hopefully, and this is Melon Mambo. Let's see if I can do this far away from myself. It's good to see where the words are. Okay. This is another thing I usually do. So if I've lined up a stamp perfectly, probably a bigger piece of paper would help. Let's use this one. There's another one of the sets I love. Okay, so you've got it lined up on your grid paper and you're just making sure. So I use then the end of the paper, go up to a line if you wish. So I'm going up to this line right here. Hopefully that's in frame. And then stamp. If you notice how that rocked forward, it's because it's not in the center. So that's pretty close, pretty close. Oh, question. Janice says, how do you credit them when you make a card and give it away? You can't really. If they were to ask you, then of course say something. But if you're posting it, just say, hey, I got this idea from whomever. And you know I post a lot of cards and I will always give credit to the person. If I can't remember though, that's very frustrating. Daisy Lane Leaf, I do believe you are correct. I do believe you are correct. It's so detailed. And look, it's even got a little sequin on it. All right, let's see if I can do that. Let's see if I can follow my own rule. So 1, I lined it up using grid paper, so it was already on. 2, if I take my stamp and just go up the line and line it up. Sorry, I have to get my chair to go up as high as it can and line it up. That better be straight. Oh, it was straight, but I messed it up. But hey, wait, look at that. Wow, am I ever fix that one? Yeah, it's really, really important to not do what I say, which is do center your stamps, because when I did that, and I'll show you what happened, I didn't rock it forward, which we don't really want to rock and roll and make a mess, but it would have worked if I would have rocked forward. There, that's my messy look. So, ooh, look at that. Now I would like that to be a little thinner, but we can probably get around that with some of these. Sometimes it's more than you want. Just change it. Then can I pick that up? Yes, I can. So I haven't really thought about how I was putting these on, but now that I feel like this is too thick and I want to, hang on. Do I want to banner cut that or not? The magic of TV. You know what? Maybe I don't have to do a banner end. I can just put some of these here. Yeah. Okay. Decision. All right. So first things first. I'm going to put the dimensionals on, but not take the backing off. Take the backing off. You kind of, you kind of made it difficult to maneuver. All right. So there they are. Get. And then it's all glue dots from here on in. So I'm going to close that and bring this out. And my take your pick tool. All right, so You can certainly tell I re-inked that one too. I think I want the yellow one closer because we've already got that, right? So it's a matter of assembly, and then I really leave it up to you. Stop rolling. I really leave it up to you as to how you want to arrange things, because it's your personality that comes out in the cards, right? Maybe sponge the edge with, is that Memento ink? Memento? I'm not sure. I think that's what you're saying, Valerie. I don't know. Not trying to be difficult. I'm not. Yeah, I'll probably do something like, and the thing about glue dots, if you don't like where it is, well, change it, just change the orientation. It's not a biggie. You should be able to pull them apart as well. Do we want one of these? Maybe. That might be cute. Okay. Sorry, I did that for myself. I didn't show you. Let's put one of those back behind. It's okay if we cover up. I'll cover up a little bit, but this is so pretty. I really don't want to cover up too much. Okay, so I'm not completely happy with that, so pull them apart, right? Oh, Melon Mambo, gotcha. I don't know. I wasn't even going to put any of these goodies on. So that would, by the way, that was me using my take your pick tool to pull the glue dot off as I decide what to do. Maybe yes. Maybe yes. And maybe then we just do something else. Or maybe I don't know yet. Oh, can we do that? I think we can. Alrighty, I'm going to glue that on in case I change my mind, because you know that happens. I have no sample. Like I said, I went from not being the least bit busy to being like crazy busy last night. And not only that, picking up my groceries from my daughter's porch. Oh, typing. Oh, yeah. No worries, no worries. Still deciding. Maybe less is more. Maybe it is. Let's find out. It just might be. I think less is more. Maybe I don't want that leaf. I love that. I don't know why. I don't know. Is that a yucca plant? I don't know. I'm not good with plants. Oops, now I missed what we were talking about. So, oh, who's Zooming tomorrow? Oh, we'll find out, won't we? I have to go check my list, which is not in this room. I think there's like 4 of us. Rosemary, I think 4, plus myself. I believe Lee is. You are, I am. More dimensionals. Yeah, good question. Good question. All right. Let's go here. Let's go lower. Let's go over. Still deciding. Maybe on an angle. I don't know yet. But again, you can play with glue dots. That's kind of the beauty of it, Now, if I just wanted a little bit of this, I could probably figure that out, or I could probably just, pull this one out. But for now, I'm going to leave it like that. Almost. We have the inside to do, of course, but we definitely need to put on you ladies, I shouldn't say guys. Why do we say that, Oh, Chris, I have such a bad memory. I sent you the link. See, I don't remember. Did I send you the link? We know my memory is pretty suspect at times. Sadly. Where do I want to go with this? Oh, maybe right here. Yeah, it's kind of like sometimes where it falls, just leave it. Leave it. The inside is, well, it's going to look an awful lot like the other one, but let's do it because I'm so bad at doing insides of cards. Let me make sure it's the right size first, because I'm pretty sure you've done that too. Yes, okay. So, and I'm like, where are my inks? I didn't get these out. Shaded spruce. I might just go simple with this one. Yeah. Okay, so definitely this one has pretty peacocks. So if I learn from myself, take some of the ink off first and then use your Stampin' Chamois. and then go into your ink pad. That might be a good thing. Might be. It's definitely a good thing. Maybe get more ink on too. There's one. And I do want, whoa, the other color. This one, which I used, I believe, on this leaf. Let's just take a peek. Yes, I did. Just making sure. The leaf that didn't make it to the front of the card will make an appearance at the back of the card. Ta-da! That looks like we're peeking through. I don't know about you, but I've been on a little holiday for this live, you know? Not my brain. Don't mean that. Yeah, so this is, we'll let's finish the card and then bring the other one in. This is your mini vacation for the day. You get transported away to the tropics. There we go. I don't know about you. I love white and green. Like, to me, that's like a happy place. It's like when I go outside, which is pretty rare, but that's like when I go outside these days and things are turning all nice and green and I see like the start of flowers coming up in my garden. I'm like, that makes me very, very happy. Okay, so here's the fronts of the cards. Hoping they're in frame. Should be. It's hard to tell because I either see the comments or I see, you know, my hands on the screen, which I don't find that exciting. So there we go. Thank you. You're the greatest. I didn't plan that. I really didn't. It just came out that way. Two pretty cards. Oh, look at that. That little guy moved. How dare you? Maybe if I stuck it down a little better. There we go. Oh, we've got buds happening. Excellent. I know this is a time of year that I get very excited because, you know, stuff's gone from kind of that brown kind of dead look basically to it's spring. Oh, okay. I will post again. Lee's asking what supplies do we need for tomorrow. I'll tell you here and then I'm going to post it again because that probably is way down in my Lolly and Sand Facebook page. Prepare a card base. Your choice, your colors, okay? Everything's what you want. A couple layers if you wish. Whatever stamp set you want, that's up to you. Whatever colors you want to use. So the mystery is we're all going to be creating, and at the end, you'll hold your card up. I'm pretending there's a camera in front of me. You'll hold your card up and we'll all see what everyone's mystery card looks like. So if you want to die cut, that's up to you. All I ask is that because we only have 40 minutes and then boop, Zoom cuts us off, you need to have everything that you want with you because that way we'll also be able to talk at the same time. So yeah, you know, but I will post it again. Thank you so much, ladies. Oh, and you don't have the set yet. It's hard not to be over budget when there's so many pretty stamps with Stampin' Up. It's not easy. It is not easy. So I'm going to say bye for now. I will see, again, no Facebook Live tomorrow. It is a Zoom. If you want on the Zoom, you need to message me. Okay. Yeah. So 2 o'clock tomorrow, Zoom. Well, let's just do the insides one more time. Here you go. And here you go. Aww. And there you go. Alrighty. I had fun. So I'm glad these turned out. All right. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.